Hello and welcome. My name is Victoria Vita. I'm Mindset Mentor, Reiki Master, and the host of this podcast series on energy centers or chakras. This is the series where we'll explore chakras, also known as energy centers. And my preferred method calling them is energy centers. And we will discover how they shape our lives because our bodies aren't just flesh and bones. As you probably know by now, they are alive with energy. And ancient traditions call these energy centers chakras. And modern science connects them to glands in our body. And in this series, what I want to do, I want to go over every energy center and we see how both perspectives, it will explain why you feel the way you feel. And together, we will look at how energy depends on the way we live. Also, we will see how the same energy impacts our body emotionally, physically, and we will see how it impacts different areas of our life, including relationship, success, money, body, and spiritual concepts. So, what are the chakras or energy centers? I would suggest you to think of them as we have seven main intersections in your body where many energy pathways meet. If you think about it as a busy traffic circle at rush hour when everything flows, life feels smooth, life feels good the way that it should. But when there's a traffic jam, things slow down. In the same way, when energy isn't flowing properly in any of the energy centers, we feel stuck. And we will feel stuck physically, emotionally, and we will see the results of lack of energy in our areas life, like money, relationship, or health. So from biological standpoint, let's touch base on that. Each chakra or energy center is linked to an endocrine gland that control hormones in your body. Let's look at the example. So the first chakra, the first energy center, is located at the base of your spine. And this energy center is associated with the adrenaline gland. Yes, that's correct. This is the gland that controls stress and governs our fight or flight response. For example, our fifth energy center, our throat chakra, is connected with the thyroid gland. But we will talk about these energy centers in the next episodes. So now you saw how ancient wisdom and modern biology come together beautifully here. But the question remains, for example, why seven? Why we talk about main seven energy centers? So if you look around the world, seven is everywhere, 7 continents, 7 days a week, 7 colors in the rainbow. It's a natural rhythm. And our 7 energy centers reflect 7 major aspects of life. And let's briefly touch on those aspects of life and see how those energy centers align with 7 key areas of our life. For example, our first energy center, I already talked about it briefly. It's our root chakra and is responsible for safety, foundation, and it's all about our body. Second energy center is a sacral chakra. It's all about creativity, flow, and pleasure. Our third energy center is right here, solar plexus chakra. It's your achievement, power, money, confidence. Your heart chakra kind of speaks for itself. It's love and relationship. The throat chakra or fifth energy center, it's right here. It's self-realization and expression, communication, and speaking the truth. Our third eye chakra or our sixth energy center, it's our intuition, clarity, and vision. And our crown chakra or seventh energy center, it's connection with the divine. I would say it's a spiritual connection and higher wisdom. Of course, there are many energy points in our body, but we are focusing on these 7 because they're the biggest freeways where everything connects. Now let's talk about energy itself. My favorite topic is energy. So you probably know, but I want you to think about it, that our body, our physical body, cannot exist without energy. Energy comes first, and energy is everywhere. And sometimes you may feel high energy and unstoppable. I suggest to climb Everest when you feel this way. And other times you feel drained and heavy. But let's see why. So the flow of energy in our energy center depends on our mindset and beliefs. Think about them as little imprints that you were born with. Maybe you inherited some of them, and maybe you picked them up along the way. Those imprints, you carry them. It doesn't really matter where you got them from. And we all carry them differently. So for example, if you grew up thinking love doesn't exist or all men are jerks, that belief carries a low vibration. And over time, it lowers your energy in our 4th energy center, which is heart chakra, making relationships difficult or unhealthy. Or maybe you picked up the idea that only tall people are attractive, but you are on the short side. That belief chips away your self-esteem. It weakens your 3rd energy center, and eventually it affects how you show up in the world. It affects how confident you are. It affects your career, and it may affect your finances. These beliefs are like little programs running in the background, shaping how energy flows through our 7 main energy centers. And positive and empowering beliefs give you energy. You feel enlightened, light, and life is beautiful. And negative beliefs, they limit us and they drain our energy. What I want you to think about, and this is something important I'll tell you right now, chakras or energy centers don't just happen to us. We influence them. Our mindset, our beliefs, our imprints shape how energy flows through these centers, not vice versa. When we change our beliefs, when we shift our mindset, we change our energy. And when we change our energy, we change our lives. Think of energy centers as both mirrors and amplifiers. They reflect what's going on inside us, inside our bodies, and at the same time, they amplify that energy into our body and our daily experiences, our daily life. 7 main areas of our lives. So the key takeaway for this episode is, when we shift our mindset, we shift our energy. And when we shift our energy, we change our life. Before the next episode, I'd like you to practice a simple reflection by asking yourself, what is one belief you carry that gives me energy? And what is one belief that drains me? You don't have to analyze, just notice the answer, and this will be your first step to shift your energy. And in the next episode, we will explore the very first energy center, the foundation of our existence, I would say, the root chakra, first energy center, and see how it grounds us, keeps us safe, and supports everything else. And as I mentioned before, it is the foundation of our well-being. But before we wrap up, I would love to hear from you. What questions do you have about energy centers? What wasn't clear? What would you like me to explain more deeply? And these questions will guide me as I create the rest of this series. And if you would like some quick, practical tools to help your energy calm and balanced right now, right this moment, check out my stress-free aid kit. It's full of easy techniques you can use anytime, anywhere, and it will help you stay calm and grounded. And remember, your energy shapes your life, and you have the power to shift it. Keep your energy high, your heart open, and I'll see you in the next episode.